Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Morning, you're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and today being Friday. I'm not bringing in something for young people today. Rather, I want us to now sit down and maybe over one or two sessions like this, find out how individually, we've always spoken in the collective. This morning I was completely upset generally, in general terms, about what's going on at government level and this petroleum and also amongst other things. And like I said this morning, and I stand by it, if Nigeria was a company, honestly, it would have gone bankrupt, it would have gone completely out of existence. And maybe the management would have been fired because we need to. But what we want to do now is, because as we try to fix things generally, let's see how people can survive as individuals. And that's why I have Mrs. Fashanu here. It's nice of her to have come a second time this week. She was here on Wednesday, and now she's here on Friday. We will soon take her out of Ebumi and bring her more into, because Mrs. Fashanu, in case you want to know, is a chartered accountant.
Yes.
I don't think you know that, and she's a mortgage banker. So that I don't think that she's a Diabumi specialist who would say, Kofi, Mrs. Fashanu would say that if you want the man to go through the window, through him the door. I've never forgotten that quotation. Just to lighten up things. Sorry.
It's a legendary comment.
It's a legendary comment. I heard it from her for the first time. I almost fell off my chair. Morning, madam. How are you?
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
So now I want us to focus, especially you said something, you've taught me a lot, you probably won't know, because I've always been a very cynical person. You believe that everything that government does won't work, or they would have had it cornered and so on and so forth. And you open up my eyes to a lot of things, and I think it's only fair that I let my listeners also get to know this. What we want to look at is, in these hard times, the various opportunities that abound for people to take advantage of. And I would plead with you, please don't sit on the fence. It was quite embarrassing when we saw some of the figures coming out of is it TEL fund? that student something. Is it Nelfund or Telfund?
Nelfund and everything.
Nelfund, yes. And to say that even some universities in the East didn't even bother, the vice chancellors didn't submit any names. I would say that you could be a critic of the government, but you still own the government, whether you like it or not. You're still part of the country. You're still, the government is us. We are the government, and it's not a fight. That don't think that it's a fight. When we're critical of government, we're not quarreling with them. So don't take it that personal. Some people get carried away. So let's shoot. If you want to start, I think we'll take it step by step.
Yes.
If, for example, now you find yourself out of employment, let's take it from there, and you want to start something, what is the best way to approach it?
Okay. Thank you, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
The first thing that I will say is that as Nigerians, our mindset actually needs to change.
Yeah.
There's this pessimism that we believe that everything that government says is a lie without making any effort. In case you are out of job, employment, the first thing is for you to get a skill. Now, most people, yes, learn a skill. And a lot of us, the first thing we say is that we don't have money. Whereas where there's money is even looking for where it's going to be applied. So get a skill. And when you take it, because there are grants, there are federal government grants, there are state government grants. I live in Lagos and I work in Lagos, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to mention the name of the agency you can go to. I'll drop a phone number to be sure that I'm not misleading anybody.
Is it a government agency?
Yes, Lagos State.
Lagos State,
yes,
okay, go on.
Lagos State, yes. I called yesterday just to be sure that I'm still on top of things, that I have the fact. Now, as a business person, small scale business person, there's nobody that doesn't have a bank account. A lot of us, we stand away from our banks, and the normal charges, they take it. Whatever business you do, you're already in business, go to your bank, walk into the bank, ask for who is my account officer. Everybody has an account officer. Ask for the small scale desk, SME desk. They call it the SME desk.
Every bank has
Every bank has an SME desk. Ask,
sorry, madam.
yes, sir.
Every bank, as in every commercial bank, or all banks?
Every commercial bank.
What about all these like Money Point and all these lab?
I am not, again, that's the thing. There's this health syndrome that we Nigerians do. Once something comes, everybody, without reasoning, without logic, you drop what you believe is a traditional, and you follow. I don't know about those ones because I don't have account with them. But every traditional bank has an SME desk. So
in the head offices or in the branches?
In all the branches. If you walk to the branches, yes. If the branch is too small, they'll tell you the nearest bigger branch that has it. And why is this impossible? Why is this very imperative? The federal government has a lot of grants and loans. If I take from the loans, if you're into agriculture, the Bank of Agriculture, their loans are available for agricultural purposes. Now, whether you will meet the criteria, if you don't meet the criteria today, then you know what you need to do to position yourself for tomorrow, next year. At least then you are working with knowledge and you're working with understanding. Now, the Bank of Industry have loans available for industrial businesses. Now, why you should go to the nearest your bank and ask about the SMEs? There are a lot of possible things that you will be guided towards. A lot of these banks, they organize workshops, they organize some kinds of free training. Yes. And let me quickly say this. Because the economy is challenging, I read somewhere on social media yesterday, and somebody was saying a family she knows migrated, they jackpot to UK. From there, they went to America, they went to Europe, they are coming back to Nigeria. So what this is saying, what this is showing us is a fact.
Yes, please go.
Okay. What this is showing us is the fact that indeed the economy is challenging all over the world. Now, so as a Nigerian, how do you cope as a business person? as a business person, this is not the time to sit in silos. Don't isolate yourself. If you belong to a trade group, make sure that your trade group finds way to become a member of a bigger organization. For example, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. They are advocacy groups. So if I'm talking about what is inconveniencing my business, I can't personally take on the government. But an organization that is over 100 years in Nigeria, the government will listen to them. Now that gives you cover. And what that also shows is that becomes a point of information dissemination. From the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we get a lot of information about grants that are possible for you to take. So let me quickly go back to what you said.
The first thing I wanted to ask when you started is you said go and learn a trade.
Yes.
Now what you do find is some people will say, okay, I want to start buying and selling. That is sometimes the usual resort to let me get some bulk money. If there's not much, they go to Lagos Island, buy things and sell it with some premium in Ijora, in Surulere, and so on and so forth. That which is the better of the two? I prefer skill acquisition, where you can with your hands you can do things that you don't need to invest much money in. It's the skill. If, for example, you've gone to learn how to be a hairdresser, apart from buying the equipment, that's it. All you need next is the skill, or a barber, as the case may be.
Yes, I will answer this I think there's a deception among the young people, not wanting to subject themselves to tutelage.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
The people in the Southeast, they've shown us a system that works.
Yes.
That is a system that even if you want to begin to sell clothes, in accountancy we call it articleship. You go to work in an accounting firm. So you learn and you see, you work. So they in the trade sense, they call it apprenticeship.
Yes.
So a lot of them make mistake. They want to learn by trial and error, by just going into Balogo. Even if it's weeks, you want to start selling. Look for somebody that is already selling it.
And understudy
that person. So that the error you're making, and so that's why a lot of them will keep complaining, they're not doing anything because they don't have money. If you're selling shoes now and I tell you, I want to come and work with you and understudy you, the normal system is that at least you will give me daily money to eat. You'll probably give me transport. If possible, I'll be living inside your shop or something for the period by which I am learning. You understand? So I still believe that even if you want to do buying and selling, it's important for you to dedicate yourself into learning the ropes. So that way you'll know where you should buy those things from. You know how you price it. You know the intricacies that otherwise you will not know.
So what you're saying in one sentence is, even if you are going to go into, so let's give it a dignified name of trading.
Yes.
Even if you're going to trading, it is better for you to understand somebody. And what you have said is absolutely vital. Very, very vital. Because people run with their retirement money, their pension money, whatever, they just dive. I want to be selling kerosene, I want to sell this because Sheriff is selling this one, I want to sell, that kind of thing. They will
feel beautifully.
Yes. So learning is important.
It's important.
Being trained is important. Now, you talked about the opportunities. Let's take Lagos, which is our immediate constituency here. So what if I've learned now about the hairdressing trade and I want to now go into this business. How can the state help?
Okay. Everybody should take this out.
What is on offer?
Lagos Employment State Trust Fund. They have various products for loans, for grants, for small businesses.
Are you kidding? Lagos, what do you call it now?
Employment Trust Fund.
Lagos Employment Trust Fund.
Yes.
They have facilities for loans.
For loans. Small businesses. For as low as 50.
About how much?
From 50,000 to 500,000 naira. And then for bigger businesses, up to 5 million, 10 million.
Really?
Oh, I'm telling you. And you don't need to know anybody there.
That is the key. I don't know.
No, you don't.
Have you tried it? But Miss Fashion, your nname alone.
No.
Lagos,
No. Nobody knows me, Uncle Jimmy.
No, they no Fashion now.
No, don't forget about. No, but seriously.
Yes.
Without knowing anybody.
You can always walk in
there.
You
can walk in there, go and make inquiries. But I think there's something, we are opinionated people.
We're all guilty. I'm just like that because, look, let me be honest with you. The system has made us have has made us quite cynical. And if somebody told me it's now that you're telling me, and you told me this before,
yes.
And since then I've started changing my attitude. It's one attitude we need to get off. Don't just sit back and assume.
Don't sit down and assume. If you confuse completely, go to the Lagos State Secretariat. They work like business people.
Are you kidding
me?
I'm
telling Uncle Jimmy. I don't know about any other state, but Lagos State.
Mr. Sheriff, sir. I hope this is not a commercial.
No, it's not.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm joking with you.
If I may button, sorry to button, man.
Yes.
So we have a show every Saturday here on Nigeria Info.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's in conjunction with the LSCTF.
Okay.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes, every Saturday.
Okay,
and
that's
they
good.
educate people on what Ms. Fashion has been saying all morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's saying
She's
the
right.
absolute truth.
So
yes.
in which case I'm coming, and a lot of Nigerians will like to hoard and gatekeep information.
Yes.
And because I will want to be the best and the richest among my peers, I know people that have benefited from federal government grants and they knew nobody. I know people that BOI has granted loans to that has transformed their businesses. I know people. So I know, and I'm saying this, that
these loans, are they at commercial rates?
As low as 9%.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
What about the tenure, usually?
2 years, 1 year. For instance, there's some they call the nano loans. There's the NPower program. It's an initiative of the Nigerian government. It's aimed at empowering young graduates and non-graduates with skills and job opportunities.
Really?
Use your social media. Yes, Google search and go and make inquiries.
Get up and go. Don't just sit back.
Don't just say they've eaten all our money. What is your money? Unless you, particularly the way this economy is, and Uncle Jimmy, it's all over the world. There was a time if I go to the US and I go shopping with $100, everywhere will be filled up. So it's global. So let's not weigh ourselves down that the end of the world has come. I like the way you started. Okay, I might not be able to save the entire world. But you start by
saving yourself.
Uncle Jimmy, by the time you save yourself and I save myself and he saved himself, are we all not saved? So do the best you can with yourself. You need to get information. The challenge is because the population, and it costs money to disseminate information. And the people who have benefited is just because I don't like to gatekeep. Otherwise, Uncle Jimmy, I'm sure there are people that have succeeded in getting grants from Lagos State.
Well, it's usually the wrong attitude where we, just like you said, that's why you will have something called that thing called I better pass my neighbor is a big joke. But if you think about it deeply, it's the wrongest philosophy in life to live on. I better pass my neighbor. Stop being in competition with people. They're competing all the time.
And you see, because that spirit of competition
I better pass my neighbor.
will not allow them. I'm here telling you that, yes, I have benefited from the Lagos. Yes, I have.
Exactly.
So I don't need to pretend that if you see anything, it's because I have a secret.
Or that your husband gave you all the money.
My husband, thank my husband. No. You understand?
But you still thank him.
Okay.
I don't want to create the wrong way. I don't want Mr. Fata and those who you still thank him.
He sends his regards, by the way.
He sends his regards. Yes, he's an old boy of my school.
And that is because they gatekeep information like the National Housing Fund. It works. It may take time, but it works. But the people who have succeeded in getting a mortgage will want to pretend that they use their hard.
Why do we have that kind of attitude?
It's just a mental. And Uncle Jimmy, okay, let me share this secret.
Why is it mental?
No, let me tell people how you know your friend that is gatekeeping. When you sit and you are bashing the government, you are abusing the Lagos State governor, you are abusing Lagos State, and she just sits and she's smiling. She does not want to say yes or no. You understand? Just look at her very well.
Benefits.
Yes, but they won't tell you.
Well, I'm happy to hear this. 9:23. I'm happy to hear this, and I think that I'd like to advise that you listen to us. What time is it on Saturday? The program. 10:30. Okay, because I'll be on my way home. That's why I haven't heard it. To listen to, you need to get up and do something. It's not enough to just come listen to. Remember, let me tell you the blunt truth. As we are here, we're earning happy. So much as we like you to be in solidarity, you need to get up and get something done. And this has actually thrilled me. To be honest with you, it has actually thrilled me. I've heard all these things, development plans. This I just say, I don't believe whatever is going on. But you have a living witness here. Yeah. It's 9:24. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with our discussion. So don't go away.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all. All day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV.
Get an HD decoder at the promo offer of 22,900 Naira and stay connected. DSTV, your home of football.
Price of everything in the country just keeps going up.
That's not completely true, because the Samsung Blue Tax sale is here again. Simply walk into any accredited Samsung store, buy your Galaxy Z Fold 6, or you could trade in your old device and get your free double-door refrigerator that comes with 20 years warranty, digital inverter with voltage control and all-round cooling for maximum freshness. That's not all. There are discounts on the Samsung Galaxy A55, A15, and A05 series, as much as 70K off these devices. Offer starts from August 19th while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
You define better odd. I bet you one play cost over 1.5. I bet you one bet. Say both seem no go score at all. Yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd chaburata. In a day for bet baba. Free with money, bet baba. Cash out today easy or bet baba. We get online games for you to play. Oh God, all I want. Yeah, we get better bonus. Money me no dano. Yeah, na bet baba day aso. Cash out no sharp. No darling, no. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register now on betbaba.ng. Not for people under 18.
Tell me which kind thing. Viva no fi wash. Away. Gelato, tomato paste, coffee stain your body. Viva go and away. Chicken for your clothes now. All you need for Viva to wash away. Gentle for your pocket, gentle for your hand. Oh my Viva, you couldn't make you shine. Oh Viva, oh no. I love my Viva, oh Viva. Oh
Shalatam, quality anti-malaria, contains Artemisa and lumefantrine, available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets with very convenient dosing for kids. Shalatam is also available in tablets for adults. Knock out malaria in 3 days with Shalatam from Shalina Healthcare. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Trader, are you ready for the flight? Yeah. Maximize your gains day or night. The platform, HFM is the name. Trading with us is a brand new game. Come on, feel alone, execution slow. Switch to HFM, watch your success grow. Higher leverage, tighter spreads and swap free. Got your back in this financial fight. Trade forex, commodities, indices, shares and more. Just come and see HFM online trading. Withdrawals, deposit done in a dash. Our execution do fast. HFM stands apart from the rest. HFM stands apart from the rest.
Pico, HFM finito, HFM is it. HFM national platform, online trading, forex trading. Any trading, HFM no delay.
Join HFM today. Visit www.hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play or App Store. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Everything surely comes to an end. That dinner, that mushy movie, even that long traffic. But there's one thing that doesn't. Enjoy truly unlimited data with Airtel Unlimited Speed-Based Plans. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
I could tell you that Amstel Malta is made from premium quality ingredients, but you know this already. But what if I told you that Amstel Malta now has a new and improved taste? Want me to tell you what a cold glass of Amstel Malta now tastes like? Don't just take my enjoyment for it. Get the improved Amstel Malta and taste it yourself. Amstel Malta, be your best. I could tell you that Amstel Malta is made from premium quality ingredients, but you know this already. But what if I told you that Amstel Malta now has a new and improved taste? Want me to tell you what a cold glass of Amstel Malta now tastes like? Don't just take my enjoyment for it. Get the improved Amstel Malta and taste it yourself. Amstel Malta, be your best.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
So you're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. Today's Friday. By the way, I need to let you know this last 30 minutes is sponsored by Amstel Malta, and we need to pay gratitude and homage to them for sponsoring this part. Amstel Malta. Tomorrow is the discourse at 9 o'clock, and there's some annual attention that's being paid to the heart. So I'm going to have a heart surgeon here tomorrow, and we're going to talk about how to keep this little thing under my chest, how to keep it going. So I think it's something you want to tune into. And we'll be taking a lot of your questions. We are not consulting, no. Don't call tomorrow and start spending 5 minutes talking about doctor. When I woke up this morning, there was something, I had a sharp pain. No. But we'll be able to take some questions. So there's a lot to look forward to tomorrow. We'll have a doctor in the house. 02012770 993. Mrs. Fashanu is here. Not to worry, I think we'll be doing this not regularly, but quite often, so that what is most important for me now, for everybody out there, is how you can develop yourself and get out of the mess that we are in. So, okay, so you have said that acquiring a skill is a start point. You are in favor of that, like I am, yes, as against trading.
That even if you want to trade,
trading is a skill.
Trading itself requires skill.
Don't just take it for granted.
Not just money. You need to have the skill to know the technical intricacies involved.
I want to be a bit selfish now, because I have a friend whose business, trading business, is not moving too well. On the high street, sales are not, of course, obviously. So such a person, what do you think such a person can do?
Okay.
Let us tap from your...
Yes. One thing, again, I think is limiting Nigerians is that as a people, there's no business I have that I own 100% of it.
That's a tough one, though.
No, there's no business. I don't own any business that is 100%.
But your other shareholder is Mr. Fashion.
No, it's not family business. Seriously.
It's not your brothers or sisters?
No, definitely not. So I am thinking and I'm saying in all sincerity that rather than become depressed about the cost of fuel and cost of food, use that energy to begin to work smart. Working hard means that you open your shop and you don't sleep and you are there 24 hours doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Working smart is being able to identify what exactly, like that person whose business is not doing well, you probably would need collaboration.
Need somebody.
Yes, it may be technical competence that the person is coming in with. Yes, it may be technical competence that the person is coming in. It may be equity capital. Yes, but you need to infuse something into it. So, and if you've been doing it all alone by yourself, and this is not the time to compete. So all those are used to compete. This is the time that if you have a shop, you've already rented the shop, and you have extra space there. This may be the time for you to say, okay, you know what? I'm not using every space here.
Yeah,
I can accommodate somebody that has a kind of business that can work jointly. You see some women, and a lot of the times we think being schooled, being educated means that we have high intelligence. No, a lot of people who are unschooled have a lot of emotional intelligence. So it's intelligent and working smartly that will make someone who is selling beans and hawking beans to have someone who is hawking bread work together.
Yes.
So that when you buy beans, you buy bread. To make matters worse, then they have somebody who is also selling pure water.
Or let me even take it down to the base, Mr. Vacha, no, I like you to, Mr. Cordy, I like you to edit. Let me even take this down to the base. If you have somebody as low as that person is selling hot drinks,
yes,
you start selling fried peppered meat on the side.
Yes.
Yes. If you are an Agoin beans seller, then look for somebody who also sells agege bread. Because one, they will complement each other. Either the agege bread seller will come and see the beans,
yes,
or the beans whatever will come and see the bread. So it's a good one.
Yeah, yes. So collaboration is what is required now. So if you have this mind that everybody is competing with you, you burn yourself out.
Yeah, but that element, sorry, madam,
yes,
that element of distrust is also a major problem.
Okay, I have good news, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, what's the good news?
Anybody that
No,
share this. Anybody that Uncle Jimmy, yes, maybe I trust people. I believe in humanity.
Yes.
A lot of the times, the way I see you is just a reflection of who I am.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. People who do not trust because they themselves are not trustworthy.
They're not trustworthy.
So they can't see trust in anyone.
Yeah, but some people will tell you that, they've gotten their fingers burnt.
No, you get your fingers burnt, you learn your lessons. A good structure should not be built believing that the person working for you will be honest. And another thing that is, of course, limiting small business owners is they don't want to pay for anything. And
yes,
they don't want to pay for anything. They don't want to pay for value. They don't want to pay for service.
And expertise.
Yeah, and if you ask me, what's the difference between a rich man and a poor man? The rich man looks at things through the eyes of what is the value I'm getting. A poor man will keep looking at what is this thing costing me.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can't. So if you've gotten your fingers burnt, yes, what did you do wrongly? Build a structure that has the safety nets, you understand? And get a lawyer to come in there. Number one is they will say, all die and I die. You stay alone, you will die. Your business need infusions of people that has higher competencies than you, but you want to own 100%, you get 100% of zero.
And 100% of zero is what?
Is zero.
Is zero.
Yes. So the times are challenging and the times call for a lot.
Our lines are open now. I hate reading these numbers all the time because I think you'd have known them, but I'll just do it for the benefit. 0201-277-0993. And then the female line is 0201-465-7190. I think we have a caller. It's a quadri. Caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. This is Sunday from Ikeja.
Yes, sir.
Please, Uncle Jimmy, I was listening to your guest. Quite a very wonderful, intellectual business partner we have here. What I want to know is that, like me, I have an handwork. I read the accounting in 2012. I graduated as ND holder, but I after coming to Lagos, I searched for a job. They said it's who you know, so I put that aside. So I've been into driving, and with the little experience I had in driving, so I decided to go into transportation. But unfortunately, the money to acquire to get this car for myself and start doing personal business for myself has become a very difficult situation till now. So I don't know how I'll be able to start from. So
okay, is it how to acquire the vehicle, which is the main? Yes, but the banks that even give out car loans, Abi, madam.
Okay, here he didn't finish what he was saying. But if I understand the point he's driving towards, what he's looking for is an idea of, okay, so how do I go about it? Let me quickly say this. Say this. One is, a lot of us in Nigeria, we now look at service as skill. It's different. Yes. And where the country is going to now is better, and I want to encourage you. Number one is, if you go to BOI, you want a vehicle, you're a driver, you won't get anything. You're not going to get anything. If you go to the Bank of Agriculture, you're a driver, you're looking for vehicle. You understand? So the kind of skills, the kind of businesses that you can get support for, it's something that would mean you really learning something. So here's what I suggest that you do. Number one, you did accounting. And because you said anybody that has told you that it's because of who you know, trust me, you didn't look for the job hard enough.
You reckon?
No, you didn't look for the job hard enough. I've employed people that I don't even know from anywhere. So there are ways of you redoing your CVs. There are ways of you, what do you enjoy doing? Offer service, offer to, they call it volunteer. But because you're already driving a vehicle, if you have your spare time, here's what I encourage that you try to do. Because if you listen very well, the institutions that you can get loans for, Bank of Agriculture, Bank of Industry, and there is an NPower program. Is an initiative, is for young graduates and non-graduates. Go online, find out about the conditions of the NPower program. Now, let me quickly say this. Even those of us that are in corporate world, each time you are looking for a job and you see a vacancy and they advertise, companies are requiring for people who have interest, what you do is you repurpose your CV. So agencies, go online and find out what are the programs that are available for young people. I don't know your age. And quickly see what kind of training you can do to make you be able to qualify for that. I wish you all the best.
Yes, I wish you all the best. And I also think if he's driving, he wants to pursue, because he could have found an interest in it.
this vehicle
vehicles that you have. I think the Lagos State government has.
Yes, that will require you to have equity. I can't remember.
Not last month.
No, they're branded cars.
They're branded
for
cars,
drivers that you pay something.
He started from a wrong premise where he's already given up that they say Lagos is who you know.
No, that's not right. Lag
ride.
Yes.
Kulakai. Lag ride. You're sharp this morning, Jerry. But I'm so lonely. I'm so tired. I'm tired not physically or for lack of sleep. My spirit is low.
I know.
The streets are empty. Don't you feel afraid a bit sometimes driving on the streets of Lagos these days? It's like you're the only one. It's like driving on environmental. But don't let me leave you out of politics. Let's pick another caller here. Hello, good morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I've not heard from the designer since last week.
Yes, she's been under the weather. You will hear from her. Yes, please go on.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Is that all right? Okay, that's it. Okay. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Okay, Uncle Jim, I want to thank you for that lady you brought to the studio.
Okay.
She has done a good work. You see, that what she said about this employment trust fund is true, because I've heard some people that got a grant and loan from them.
Yes.
But my problem here is with that in Ogun State. I wish Ogun State, like Ogun State, like Lagos. I applied for this Nigerian cares where they should be giving us some grant. I was selected and went to Abeokuta for vetting. And the man there said I should go and look for one of the politicians to call the madam there before they give us that money. It's over 2 years that they have not given us that money. So I wish that Ogun State is like Lagos.
Well, you have an opportunity at the next election to work towards your wish coming true. I'm also, I said it last week that honestly, this gentleman on his second coming has tried. If there's any lesson that we've learned, is that don't vote for somebody who has somebody pressing his neck. But since attention has been taken away from him, it's been a much more pleasant ride. It could be much better, but given our circumstances, I will say that we have tried. Let's have another caller here. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning, yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, quickly, speak up. We are running out of time.
To your program. Yes, I know. Please, I happen to be one of the beneficiaries.
Oh, that's good.
Hello, yes.
Well, tell us your experience.
Yeah, my experience is that there was a day somebody introduced this trust fund to me, and I went in. I didn't know anybody.
Yes.
I was given some of 5 million naira.
Shall we clap for them?
Yes, sir.
So the second wife has moved in now.
State.
Sir, let me be quick. I know you are out of time.
Yes.
And the interest is very interesting. I pay 229,000 naira every month for 2 years. So yes, just to purchase your point, I've been listening to your program every day.
So what do you do? I'd like to know what you do.
I didn't do anything.
No.
What's your business?
What's your business? That's what I mean.
To haulage.
Oh, for haulage. So you use the money to acquire Mombasa.
Let me tell you how it is, if you can give me time.
No, not for how it is. No, I don't have that time. Okay. I just want to know the 5 million. What were you able to acquire with it for your business?
I used it to promote my business.
So what do you mean by promote?
You know what I mean now.
I don't know.
So I use the money to upgrade my system.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Giving me good dividends.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Good dividends.
Okay.
I mean what I'm saying. They only ask for LASRA, my tax certificate, and what other thing.
Yes.
My identification.
Okay, but did you have to put down a guarantor?
Yes.
No.
No. Let him
when
answer.
I was considered for the loan, they
Yes.
gave me form, and I took it to my lawyer. And there are some area, technicalities of it, and it was done.
But so, what was the collateral that you had to put down?
I didn't put anything down.
That's good. But you're good to say you finished paying, Sha.
No.
It's up to you. They'll pursue you.
By even let me tell you the good of it.
Yes.
There was a month I couldn't pay. I went in and I told somebody there, and he introduced me. that he gave me an account that anytime I have money, I drop it here and let him know he will upgrade me.
Okay.
How good it is. Yes.
Well, I'd like you to see if you can get in touch with us so we can have a more extensive discussion with you one of these days. Okay?
No problem.
Yes. So you want to react to what?
Yes, I wanted to say that, I mean, the conditions are very easy. Yes, there's no collateral. But of course, when they say guarantor, there has to be somebody because they're not taking any collateral.
But he said that he's
there's different types. So I don't know about that.
But with 5 million, there was no guarantor?
He said he gave his lawyer. I'm sure there is a guarantor. It will be required.
But he would know now. He said...
He gave his lawyer. He said there are documents. But everybody...
It must be... I'd like to clear that part because these are the things that set us thinking. Could it be that he was quite known to them?
No, he said he didn't know anybody. Uncle Jimmy.
Okay, so you want to tell me that the state gave him 5 million without a guarantor?
There is guarantor. I'm telling you for a fact.
But he said he didn't have.
He said he gave his lawyer. He said he gave his lawyer.
No, he said that. I heard him clearly. He said he gave his lawyer, and the lawyer was able to fill the form. I don't know what.
The lawyer could.
Did the lawyer stand guarantor for him?
Probably.
Why didn't he just say so?
No, but I'm telling you, John.
You don't know now.
No, that's the standard. Trust me.
But I know what I'm doing, Mrs. Facha. I'm not doubting you.
No, there's no man, in that place. There's no man, no man.
Where I asked him a direct question.
Okay.
And he said he did not need a guarantor.
There's no way he will get it. Okay, they come on Saturdays. Please, yes. Sheriff, can you ask them? There has to be a guarantor. 5 million, there will be a guarantor. And they work.
So can we then assume that there's a 50% chance he didn't even take him before he came to say that there was a guarantor, that he had no. I asked him the question clearly. And even when he wanted to say yes, I said, wait. And he said no.
Well,
I'm just being a journalist.
No, Uncle Jimmy.
I think that because he gave the entire thing to his lawyer, and he even said that there are some technicalities, technical area that the lawyer failed.
If he got the
loan, possible that he wasn't even aware.
If he got the loan, he would know whether he had a guarantor or not. And he said no.
He said he gave it to his lawyer. That is a form.
So I'm inclined to believe. Inclined to believe that he probably didn't even get one. He just called in to say he did.
No.
Why would I asked him if the question was very clear?
I don't. You know why I said I don't think so? Because every Saturday, no, I don't even want to go there. Every Saturday, LSCTF bring they bring people that they've helped their businesses, and those ones tell their story. They're not even here.
I understand.
The businesses just
I understand, Sheriff, but I just people.
He's playing devil's advocate.
I'm not playing devil's advocate. People calling, he might think he's helping some people's position. Because I asked him clearly. And he said no.
You make a good lawyer.
He said no, and my part of our job here is to try and authenticate every caller who calls in.
Oh wow, true.
Anyway, that's the story for another day. Yes. 9:51. We have to continue this just another time. Sorry? Yeah? Okay, let's take another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, man. Sir.
Good morning, Mrs. Fashion.
Good morning, madam.
The caller that called in that said he doesn't have a guarantor probably must have forgotten. For 5 million, there is a guarantor.
How can he forget that he had a guarantor?
It's a while. I don't know you from Adam. I'm just calling in, and I've been calling before you even open up the line.
Okay.
And I want to share my own experience.
Good.
After COVID, it was still on Nigeria Info that I got that information about this grant and all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And after COVID, there was this one that they did that they gave to small business owners.
Yes.
And they come to your store to verify
and authenticate,
what you have in your store. And, they value it, and then you can give them. If you lie, they will know the quantity and quality of what you have. So, and then there's a follow-up. I did not know anybody.
Good.
I did not know anybody.
How much was given to you?
I wanted a grant of I think 1 million as at then.
Yes.
I think they gave me 90,000 at the end of the day.
How much?
90,000.
90K.
90K. It was you wanted.
It was immediately after COVID.
No, excuse me. You wanted was it a grant or a loan?
A grant.
Oh, a grant. Okay, so it was a grant. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we have to go. It's 953.
90,000 naira.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mrs. Fashano, thank you very much. We got to go.
By this point of I think I've proven that Nigeria is working.
No, Nigeria is working.
And there is hope for this country.
Not with these people.
I'm not a politician.
So don't go there.
Okay.
Don't go there. Don't even go there. What it is, and I'll be very honest with you, Mrs. Fashano. I have said, is my witness, we even said it, that there are a lot of good things that are going on in Lagos.
Good. Okay.
We've acknowledged that.
Okay.
But it shouldn't go beyond that. No. There's so many people are suffering.
We can do better.
You look at the streets; they're empty. You know, it's okay for some of us who are fortunate. We know these things we can get. But when you look at the numbers, look at the streets. So one has to be sensitive about such things. We got to go.
Yes.
Mrs. F, my regards to your husband.
Yes, you will.
Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Is there any football tomorrow?
Yes, no. Super Eagles.
Which one?
Super Eagles.
I said football. I don't mean that.
Super Eagles.
No, 2 goalkeepers in here. 2 goalkeepers, I1, I2. We got to go. We got to go. I'll be back here tomorrow to talk about the heart and stuff like that. And well, for those of you, start enjoying your weekend and take it easy. If you don't have to go, I'll just stay home. I'll see you all tomorrow by 9. God willing. Bye.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.